Welcome back.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Driver's Training Podcast. It's episode 10.
Yay!
Woo!
I didn't even realize.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah, it is.
We made it 10 whole episodes.
Do you guys notice anything different about Suzy for those watching?
It's like, what is it? What could it be? What did she do?
She's cosplaying as the little boy from the Polar Express movie in the yellow pajamas.
/ Carrie Martin from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yes.
Yeah, for those just listening, I got a haircut again. I'm kind of obsessed with getting haircuts.
Yeah.
I just decided to chop all my hair off for the summer, and it feels kind of awesome. I'm never beating my dad thinks that I'm a lesbian allegations.
Yeah, for those who are listening, haircut is like a mixie, like basically a pixie cut.
Mm-hmm.
A little
mullety if you look in the back.
Hey!
Yeah, but it's really cute. I like it.
I think it's really
fresh and fun. I just keep finding like new people that I feel like I look like now. So Carrie Martin, Kathy from Dance Moms, the little boy in the crack kid basketball video.
You kind of look like you're about to play Peter Pan in like a high school.
No, 100%. Yup, it's exactly that vibe. But I'm into it. I'm having fun. Mm-hmm. Definitely recommend getting a pixie cut if you've never had one before. We know Audrey has.
Yeah, I've had a pixie. If you guys saw our last Instagram post.
You saw.
Yeah. So this is episode 10. We did ask last episode for y'all to send in submissions for Q&A, because this is our Q&A episode.
Yay, the Q&A special. You ask questions and we're gonna answer them.
Yeah.
And we put together this cute little mystery bowl. Ooh.
Yeah, it's yellow and it has Suzy wrote out the questions and we're gonna draw and
ask some questions and answer them and hopefully have fun, and hopefully you guys can learn a little something about us.
Yeah. Do you want me to draw first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Aw, so cute. I think this one was from our Instagram. Suzy and Audrey friendship origin story. And
oh my gosh.
Suzy put a little smiley face.
Yes. So how did it... I know we like met online like through... I don't remember if it was Instagram or Twitter.
I feel like it was first. Twitter first.
Probably. Because Audrey knew Bree. Mm-hmm. And I knew Bree.
Yeah, I knew Bree through our friend Rosalind, but Suzy knew Bree because they went to school together.
Yup.
And we were just mutuals, like, I don't know, like, your tweets would always come up, like, in my feed.
Mm-hmm, because I was really funny. I'm, like, really funny on Twitter.
It's true. And I am, too.
Yes!
And, like, I remember a little bit before I moved, I was, like, drawing pictures, and I drew you once.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. And then I moved to Chicago, and I didn't really know anyone out here because we were kind of the first people in our friend group to like move out to Chicago. And I was
except for little old me.
Well, yeah. Like you were first,
yeah.
And then it was me.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I see you.
I'm in your city. WYD.
Yeah, and I remember like house hunting, and I was like, yeah, this is like where we're gonna sign, and you were like, oh my gosh, it's right by my apartment.
No, it was crazy. It was literally, I think I timed it once, like walking between our houses, and I think it was like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, we were really close
like
to each other.
so close to each other. I miss that.
Me too.
Kind of a lot.
Me too. It was awesome.
But yeah, she DM'd me and was like, I'm in your city, let's hang out. And I was like, well, of course.
Well, yes.
And so we met up to get brunch one day, and as we were walking to meet up, I actually got stung by a bee for the first time in my life.
Yep.
It stung me right in my neck, and it hurt really bad.
And we were like, I guess we're about to find out if you're allergic.
Yep.
She's not.
I'm not. Well, I think it takes like until the second time before you know, so next time I'll know. But it hasn't happened since.
Yeah.
But I think it was a really good omen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Friendship.
Because it was like our first time meeting in real life, and yeah, the rest is history.
IRL Oomphy meetup at the bagel.
Yep, the bagel in Lakeview.
Yep, it low-key is not that good of food, but it was a vibe in there.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's all there is, and we've just been besties ever since.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, good question. Let's see what's next. This question says, ooh, what types of music do you like?
I like all kinds of music. I wouldn't really restrict myself to one genre, but I feel like when I get my Apple Replay, because I'm an Apple Music user, my number one genre is always alternative.
What have you been listening to lately? What's been on your playlist?
I've been listening to a lot of Charlie XCX, of course. Her new album's coming out very soon.
Yep.
Chapel Rowan, of course. And then I always have The Car by the Arctic Monkeys on repeat.
Really?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes.
I love that. I also definitely fall into the like alternative pop rock genre. I've been listening to a lot of Lana Del Rey, of course, also Chapel Roan. I've been Wallows just dropped a new album, and I really like Wallows, so that's been on my Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess just like
I saw you reposted Claro to your story.
Yep, Claro just released a new song.
People used to say when I was on Tinder, they would say I looked like Claro like all the time.
I see it.
I kind of see it now, but she has bangs now.
Yeah.
So I see it more than I did before.
Definitely.
I also think we have like the same eye shape. So
Yeah. I could see it. Okay, Claro dupe.
Yeah.
Close enough, release an album.
I think we could do it if we tried.
Okay.
Okay,
yay. Yes. Next question.
Okay. Which countries would you like to visit? I actually was thinking about this the other day.
Well, spill.
I have only been like in North America. I've been to Canada like once, and I went to Mexico when I was a senior in high school. But I think it would be really fun to go to Greece.
Mamma Mia type beat.
Yes, exactly. I live out the Mamma Mia fantasy. I also would love to go either to South Korea or Japan.
Ooh.
But I am so scared that the culture shock would be, like, too much.
Really?
Yeah. I also have heard that they don't treat, like, tourists that great in, like, those countries. But I heard it's a lot of fun if you have, like, the right people you're going with.
Yeah. No, Japan would be so fun to go to. But, like, that flight also just, like, freaks me out.
That's another
it's like a 15-hour whatever. Oh. Like, that's so scary.
Yeah, I would definitely have to take breaks.
Yeah. I just, like, that's just so scary. I don't want to be on a plane that long.
No. I, like, can't even be on a plane for, like, more than 4 hours at a time.
It's like, once I get past 2 movies, it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Like, what else is there? No, those are good. That sounds really fun. I have traveled a little bit. I've been to Italy. Yeah, I studied abroad. What about it? No, it was 3 weeks and it was actually miserable. And every time I talk about it, I complain about it because I had such a bad time.
And it's so interesting, though, because I feel like most people who study abroad are like, yeah, the one time I was in Italy, but
it changed my life.
But I feel like you're not that person. Like, when I found out you studied abroad, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, definitely not something that I bring up like all the time.
Yeah.
But it was just, I went at the end of July, so it was like over 100 degrees every day, and I kind of didn't have any money, and so after like a week I had to call my dad crying and be like, I can't buy anything. I want to eat. But that was just kind of my bad. I really like didn't need to go. Like, I kind of just went for like fun. And I should have just saved my money and like went on an actual trip there, like, on my own accord. Because I was also there, like, with another girl from my school, and she was nice, but we just didn't really click or connect. Like, everything she did, like, kind of annoyed me.
Oh.
And so, yeah, but then I also have this problem where I subconsciously try to pretend that I'm, like, too cool for everything and, like, over it. So while I was there, like, she was freaking out about everything, and I was just kind of like, yeah, it's cool. Because I just don't fuck with, like, tourist stuff. Like, I honestly don't care about, like, we went to the Coliseum, and I was like, that's dope. And this probably makes me sound like an asshole.
No, but, like, I understand what you mean. Because I feel like living in Chicago especially, like, whenever I have people who are, like, not from here coming to visit, and they're like, oh, I want to go to the Shed, or I want to go to the Field Museum. Like, no offense. Like, I do not care. Like, there's other things you can do. Oh, my God.
Let's go to the bean.
Yeah. But you did answer the question.
Oh, sorry. Where I want to go, I really want to go to Copenhagen in Denmark. I don't know why.
Getting in touch with your roots.
Right. I just have some, like, deep yearning to go there. I just feel like I would have a lot of fun. It seems like a chill-ass vibe over there. Mm-hmm. I also think Japan would be really cool. I haven't been to Mexico, so I'd like to go to Mexico as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess those are kind of the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's see.
Next question.
Oh, this was a silly one that we got in the comments that... Okay.
Okay.
What do you think is the safest way to catch a big bear on the loose in the neighborhood?
Whoa, crazy question.
And thank you so much for coming to us for our input on that.
Yeah.
Gun.
But I'm thinking realistically,
okay.
What if a bear was, like, in the yard right now? We don't have a gun.
You're right.
We don't own a gun. I think,
if it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, good night. That's what I've heard. Because, like, it's going to kill you.
What?
The polar bear.
Oh.
Mm-hmm, but, like,
I've never heard that, like,
I, like, just saw it the other day, like, on Twitter. And I was like, well, that's good to know. So I guess it depends on the kind of bear.
Yeah.
That it is.
I will say there's definitely not ever going to be, like, a bear here in Chicago.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. But I think what I would do, I would set up, like, an elaborate trap, like, using honey.
Ooh, classic
like
bear.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yup.
And once it started eating the honey, I would, like, yell at it to scare it away.
Aww.
I'd be like, get out of here, you stupid bear!
But how do you, like, trap it? Like, you have to get it.
Oh, we have to trap it.
Yeah. Because if you just let it loose, like, he's gonna go get somebody else. I think I would lull him to sleep with the melody.
I would throw a sheet on his head until he got, like, really confused and he couldn't get it off.
I would get a really big laundry basket and just, like, put it on him.
Encage him. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like we could definitely trap a bear now.
I think we could.
Yeah.
Okay, good question.
Good question.
Hope that's the answer you were looking for.
Yeah. Okay, go-to coffee order.
Mine go-to coffee order. Mine is coffee and vanilla and oat milk and iced.
Yum.
Kind of basic. I feel like that's, like, the generic, like, coffee order.
It's okay. I feel like mine is pretty basic too. It's an iced mocha with oat milk.
Yum.
I love a little chocolate. I feel like that's also the drink that got me into coffee. Mm-hmm. And I was just talking to Giovanni the other day about how I wish I never started to drink coffee because I'm definitely addicted to caffeine now.
Yeah.
And like I get terrible migraines if I don't have coffee in the morning.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I didn't start drinking coffee until the pandemic. So yeah.
Damn, you could have avoided it.
I could have gone my whole life. I didn't start drinking coffee until I was 22 years old.
Wow. Late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've been getting really sensitive to caffeine lately. I don't know why, but I'll just drink a little bit and then it'll start to make me feel like crazy.
Yeah.
But I still like it. It's so yummy.
I know.
I can't just not drink it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had any today.
Yeah.
I hate my life.
Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee.
No, literally. Okay. Next question. Do you play any video games?
Yes.
I think Audrey definitely plays more than me. She's more of a gamer.
I'm
kind of a poser.
I would definitely consider myself a gamer.
Gamer girl.
My number one game I've been playing like almost every day, I feel like, is Slay the Spire, which is like definitely an indie game like not many people know.
Yeah, like I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so different.
Yeah, I'm really different. But it's basically like a card game, but it's like a video game, and it's okay. My dad got me onto it, but also yesterday I was playing Fortnite because the new season just came out, and I also I just recently updated my PlayStation subscription to the like better one, so I get the gaming catalog, and I've been like slowly discovering some of the games on there, and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom like Rehydrated is on there.
Okay, full game title.
yeah the full legal game name, but I played that for the first time probably since like second grade, and it was so fun.
Is that's not the one where like back in the day they had the like the game like was the console and it had like a joy. What was that? Did you ever have that?
I definitely had one of those where it was like
his nose or something was like
the joystick.
It's kind of nasty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the sun's coming out a little bit.
Aww.
But no, I had so many of those too. I had like a SpongeBob one. I had the Dream Designer one.
Dream
Life, yes.
Dude, I fucking love Dream Life. Mm-hmm. That like shaped me into who I am today.
Yeah, that game was fun. I had like a Tamagotchi type one called Gigapets.
Nice.
And I was so obsessed with that. At one point, like my pet that I had in the game started sparkling, and I started freaking out because I thought like it was dying or something. My mom called the video game company.
Stop.
And they were like, "Oh, that just means you're taking really good care of your pet."
Oh my god. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that. Did you ever have Pixel Chicks?
Yes, I did. I had like 2 of them, I think.
Yep. I remember getting one on my brother's birthday. My parents did this thing where they would like give the other kid a gift so like they wouldn't get jealous. Like,
oh my gosh.
Looking back on it, like they probably just did it with me and not with him just because I was like the younger kid. And I was like...
There's a big age gap between the two of you.
Yeah, like 5 years. So there's no way he was getting jealous of, like, me getting presents. But I needed attention as the youngest child and as a little girl, so... Did you see that TikTok? I think it was from, like, yesterday or a couple days ago. It was, like, a girl Piper's birthday, and then her sister was, like... sitting with her, and they were singing happy birthday to Piper, and she was like, and me too.
No,
it was so funny because the parents were like not giving her any attention, and they were just like, and especially to Piper and more to Piper, and the girl was like, I don't like Piper's birthday.
Oh, that's so sad. Have you seen the one where it's like our goofy guy's birthday, and he's like hitting the whoa and like and hitting the nay nay while they're singing happy birthday to him. Oh my god,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. Anyway, I like keep not answering the question and just like going off on a tangent.
You said you weren't much of a gamer though.
Yeah, I dabble in Fortnite whenever I get bored.
Your last login was 9 weeks ago. I just checked yesterday because I was on.
That's so bad. I gotta hop on today.
We should play Fortnite together soon.
It just sucks to play it on the Switch. Like,
It does.
I just wish I could play it elsewhere.
Yeah, maybe when I get a PS5, you can buy my PS4 off of
Okay,
me.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Your turn.
my turn to read one. All right, let's see. Ooh. Okay. When you start a YouTube channel, or what made you start a YouTube channel, and why college driver's training?
Sorry, my handwriting's kind of
No, that's okay. I didn't read the first, like, whatever.
few words.
Yeah.
So we just kind of wanted to.
Yeah, I remember Suzy was like, we should start a podcast. And I feel like you kind of said it as a joke first.
Definitely.
But then I was like, no, like, actually, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we talked about it for so long, and I feel like I got into, like, this rut where I was feeling like I didn't have any creative outlet at all. So I was, like, really pushing us to, like, actually do it. And then we finally did. Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel right there, and it's like looking straight into the window, and Francis is looking straight at it.
Come over, little squirrel.
Sorry to get distracted like that. I just had a moment.
It's just really cute.
But yeah, that's kind of what made us start the YouTube channel. And I originally, when Suzy was like, oh, let's start a podcast, I didn't think about YouTube, to be honest. I was like, oh, a podcast, audio.
Yeah, people listen to that.
Yeah, but I definitely think, like, now that I'm reflecting on it, like, we definitely get more viewers or listeners, I guess, from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I'm happy to have a YouTube. I made, like, 2 silly little vlogs, like, last year on, like, my channel, and those were really fun. And I don't know. I always just thought I was going to be a YouTuber.
yeah, I have, like, my own personal channel too, and I've always enjoyed, like, making videos on there. It's just, like, a matter of, like, being consistent and keeping up with it, and I feel like finally, like, that's happened.
Yeah, but if you guys ever want to see, like, vlogs or any other content from us, let us know. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll make you a little something special.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it.
And we talked about it before, but driver's training doesn't really mean anything. It kind of just sounded really good. So.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good name for a podcast. We originally wanted to do, like, I really liked the name The Junk Drawer because I feel like it fit really well. And I was thinking for, like, our logo, we could have had, like, our faces coming out of a little drawer or something. Yeah,
with a lot of, like, batteries and sticky notes and junk.
But someone else already had that name. Yeah. So we had to
So we wanted to be respectful and not get in a copyright battle because we know we're going to get so huge.
Yeah.
Just y'all wait.
But I feel like driver's training is really good.
Yeah, I like it. Mm-hmm. It's cute. And we have a cute little logo, so.
Especially because I don't know how to drive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm teaching you.
Yes.
One day. Okay. This is hard to do with one hand.
I know.
Okay. What is your biggest achievement so far in life?
Oh.
See, some of these are a little serious and some are a little silly.
Yeah.
But they all come from you.
That's a good question. I feel like I'm just really proud of myself for, like, living independently.
That's,
and,
like my same thing.
Yeah, I just, like, moving out to Chicago, I'm, like, one of the only people in my family, that, like, has moved outside of, like, Michigan. I mean, now, like, I have a couple cousins that are, like, in different states and stuff, but for the most part, especially on my mom's side, they're all in Michigan still. I was, like, one of the first, especially again on my mom's side, to graduate from college. And I also think I was, like, the first person in my friend group, like, from college to be like, I'm going to move out of Michigan. And then I actually did it.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like mine is kind of the same. Just, like, being able to support myself, like, financially, and to just, like, have this cool independent life. Mm-hmm. Not that I'm still very close to my family and everything's good, but it's just cool to, like, be grown up. a little bit. And also something like not related to that I still feel really proud of is like in college I worked on a fashion magazine and I was like editor-in-chief of it my senior year, and that's probably like the most senior title I'll ever get at like any job in my life. And I just felt really proud of the magazine that we put out.
That is really awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I guess you could say we're editors-in-chief of this podcast.
Okay, drivers-in-chief. I tried.
No, I get it. But yeah, I am really proud of this podcast. I feel like I've always wanted to do something like this and be consistent about posting, and I feel like it feels really good to have people be like, oh, I listened and it was really funny.
Especially people that we like don't know in real life that actually watch and listen and care about it. Feels good. I'm like, whoa, I'm doing something for real.
For realsies.
You didn't have to say that. It was like a really sweet moment. And then just pick the next question.
You want me to pick again?
Oh. I like am blacking out, I think, every like 3 minutes. Who is your biggest op?
I can't say.
I feel like I know yours.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I have any ops.
Oh, I will say
everyone loves me. That's not true. There are some people who do not.
I feel like I know who yours is.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say who it is.
Anything.
Because I don't know if they listen or like if they're ever going to listen, or like maybe the situation will be resolved. But I'm not going to say the person I was originally going to say, but I am going to say my grandma.
She is kind of your op.
Yeah.
That bitch is crazy.
She's so insane. I'm going to have to do like a whole
grandma
episode on my grandma.
Wait, can we get her on the podcast?
She would love being on the podcast, dude.
Awesome.
She would be like so gagged to be on here, and then she'd be sharing it to her Facebook with all the spirituality posts she has.
Yup. Love that.
Yeah. Okay.
If anyone wants to be my arch nemesis, hit my line. I'm bored. Let's fight.
Okay. If you could go back to high school, what would you change?
I would just try to not be such a loser, I think. I was just so shy and like didn't have any really independent thoughts of my own and kind of just did what everybody else did.
I feel that.
And if I could just go back and like be myself and be normal. Sorry, she's getting a picture of Miss Francis and the squirrel.
Yeah, the squirrel is back. They've been having a stare off for like a while now.
They're like connecting on an emotional level. Yeah, I would just try to like not be so like boring and lame. I like didn't really drink, didn't really smoke, like never dated anyone, never took any risks. I was just kind of a pussy. Just did what I was told. Did my homework on time. Got good grades. And I just should have been more fun.
Yeah. I think I would tell myself to not get a theater degree. To, like, do something that's actually going to, like, help get you a job. And not that, like, I struggled getting a job, like, outside of college. And that there's definitely a lot of skills that, like, are transferable.
Yeah.
Like, with a theater degree, like, social skills and, like, solution-orientated.
Yeah.
But I maybe could have gone for something
It is kind of funny to be like, I have a theater degree.
It is actually hilarious to say that. But I just thought it would be like the only thing I could do, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. Next question. There's actually kind of a lot left. I feel like we need to start speed running these.
Yeah, let's, because we're almost half an hour in. Let's speed run.
Okay, this one, you need your phone.
Okay.
Letterbox top 4 and why.
My top 4?
Yeah, do you have a top 4?
I don't know if I have a top 4.
That's like the whole point.
Of Letterboxd?
Yeah, on your profile.
Oh
my god. You only have a top 2.
Yeah, okay. In my favorites, I only have a top 2. I should probably go through and redo that, but Baby Driver and Hereditary. I love those movies. Can you pull up mine? Yeah.
My phone is recording the podcast.
That's right.
Hereditary's good.
Hereditary is just like one of my favorite movies. I love what's his name?
Wolf. Alex
Wolff, yes. But the director, what's his name?
Oh, Ari Aster.
Yeah, Ari Aster. I think his movies are really good. And then Baby Driver, I love Edgar Wright as well. And I think the way that they use music to, like, you know, keep going with the movie is really fun.
Yeah, those are good. Good answer. My top 4, some of these are definitely like a recency bias thing, so it might not like really be my favorite, but I just saw it kind of recent and liked it a lot. So I have Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Holdovers, Frances Ha, and then Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, which is actually such a good movie. Like, I remember loving it as a kid, and like going back now, it just holds up so well. It's unbelievably good. If you haven't watched it, you gotta tap in.
I need to watch the Holdovers.
The Holdovers is so good. Paul Giamatti, Angus something. Or no, the character's name is Angus. Dominic Sessa is the actor. No, it's just it's like kind of a Christmas movie, so you might want to wait until like the end of the year to watch it. But
or maybe like July, like Christmas in July moment.
Low key, I was watching a Zoella vlog a while ago where she did like a Christmas in July, and she like got her Christmas tree and decorations and made it all cozy, and I'm like, wait, I want to do that.
We should do that.
I like 100% think we should. I think that'd be so sweet.
It smells so good in here. Bree is like starting to cook. It's Memorial Day, so we're doing like a barbecue, even though it's like 60 degrees outside. And it just smells so good.
It smells amazing. I'm so excited to eat.
I am too. And excited for everyone else to come over. Okay. What are your favorite books?
I like anything by Kurt Vonnegut. I'm also such a sucker for like romance books.
Me too.
So like the Emily Henry books.
I will say I'm like just getting back into reading, and like the only things I've read so far this year are like 4 Bridgerton books, and then I just read this book called Radio Silence, which was like definitely not good. But now I'm reading The Hunger Games. I think overall though, like one of my favorite books of all time, and y'all can come for me, I don't care, it's Harry Potter, like the Harry Potter series. I just like my aunt read it to me when I was a kid, like going to sleep, and like it was like one of the big first series I finished, and I remember like finishing it before all of the movies came out, and I was just like, whoa.
No, I get it. It is like really sweet and very nostalgic. It just sucks that J.K. Rowling is like the worst person like on earth.
Yeah,
like she needs to be shot.
Like for April Fool's Day, she like did the worst thing ever.
What did she do?
She just like posted a lot of like trans women who also happened to be criminals.
Oh my god.
And was like talking about like, oh, this beautiful woman, blah blah blah, and like it was a giant thread, and then at the end she was like, just kidding, these are not women.
Oh my
god. She was like, April Fools.
I actually need her dead.
Yeah, she's awful.
In the words of Ethel Cain, we need to bring back assassination.
Yeah, it's just kind of like trying to separate the art from the artist, kind of like Azalea Banks or whatever. I don't know.
No, I get it. Yeah, reading is fun, and I like to do it. Next question. What tattoos do you have?
Speed run. My first tattoo was this little Bart Simpson tattoo. I have a dragon, and then I have a Strokes tattoo that says the end has no end. And then I have my childhood stuffed animal tattooed, and I have a Scorpio lady tattooed, and then I have a tiger on my thigh. And I'm getting my next one in like 2 weeks.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I have a little bike right here. I have a rose that my friend stick and poked back in college. I have a tattoo that says girl power, which is really funny. It was my first tattoo, and I found it on Pinterest. I have an angel up on my shoulder. And then I have a matchbox. I like forget what's there. There's a butterfly on my chest region, shoulder. I also have a butterfly dagger on my arm. Kind of forgot that I already had a butterfly tattoo when I did that, but oh well. There's a bunny also on my arm and a little flower, and I have a rose on my ribs, and I have a bow on my leg, and there's a little heart on my ass. Mm-hmm. And that's it, I think.
Yeah, that's a speed run. Okay. We're getting to the last of these, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you get your wisdom teeth removed? Any funny stories? I don't have wisdom teeth.
So no.
I
did. I got all 4 of them out at once because it was just easier that way. The only stories I have about it is I had tickets to a Glass Animals concert that night, so I still went because I wanted to. So I was just on Percocet at the Glass Animals concert by myself. And that was really fun. I was so swollen. It was actually crazy. And my parents just like dropped me off and then like picked me up.
That is insane.
It was actually really sweet of them to like let me go.
Yeah.
That was really fun. And then also I like got put down.
They killed you?
Put under me. And when I woke up, I was in a big like Spider-Man Homecoming phase. So really into like Tom Holland. And I was like talking about Tom Holland and like being in love with him, and I'm still mad at my parents for not recording it because that shit would have gone viral, and then he would have like sent me a little message.
Yeah, he would have been like, "Hi Suzy."
Oi miss. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's it. And it hurted a little bit, but I
bet.
had drugs, so it was fine.
Yeah.
What is your dream job? That's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I don't dream to work.
I don't dream to work either.
Next.
Literally, like, the purpose of life is not to have a dream of working.
It's to have fun with your friends and to drink and smoke cigarettes.
Drunk cigarettes.
Yes, that's the point of life.
What TV shows have you been watching recently? Smiling Friends.
I've been watching Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up, and it makes me really mad and sad.
Yeah, that is a sad show. Also, you already know All Stars.
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. RuPaul.
All right, we've got 3 questions left. Who are your favorite YouTubers?
Good question.
That is a really good question.
Because I was actually just thinking about how I need to talk about the Family Fudge.
Oh my god, it's finally time.
Yeah.
Family Fudge time.
Family Fudge, it's like a family of 6. She makes lunches for her kids and also does like family vlogs. I've been watching them since my sophomore year of college, which is crazy because I've like watched her kids grow up. It's like such a stupid little channel, but it's always like I watch it like it's Cocomelon. Like I can't look away.
They're like the good version of the Shaytards, which crazy that was their name.
Yeah, but I feel like Family Fudge, love Emmy Made in Japan. I love Dancing Bacons. It's a good channel. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm really into Slushy Noobs at the moment. Just love Martin and Hamza. Those are my boys.
It's us.
That's so us. Like, I'm saying like.
I
like them. I like. God, who do I watch?
You watch like a lot of Twitch people more so than YouTubers, I feel like.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You just talked about Zoella.
Oh yes, I love Zoella. They've been posting a lot more, which makes me so happy because they didn't post for so long after they had their second baby, like for obvious reasons, like they had a baby to take care of. But now they're posting again, and they just posted like a vlog on holiday,
Aww.
and I'm so excited to watch it.
You also like we both also like Emergency Intercom. Like when Drew, Enya, and Josiah post to like midnight at McDonald's, like those are like the like red carpet premieres for me. They're so good.
Literally best vibes ever.
Okay. What are your goals for your channel?
I think 100 subscribers would be freaking epic.
Yeah, I feel like it would be freaking awesome. Literally, like, if we had that many subscribers, I'd be so happy. But the goal is, I think, like I said, going back to consistency. Like, honestly, I just want to be consistent with it. And if we happen to gain 1 million subscribers on the way, Hey, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Yeah, definitely a million. You're like, maybe a million. I'm like 100.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think 100 by the end of the year would be chill.
Yeah.
All right, our last question, and I know what this is.
Oh.
Do you want to read it?
Did you get this last on purpose?
Yeah. No, honestly, it just happened like that. I didn't plan it at all.
This last question, is somebody gonna match my freak?
That's up to you guys.
That is up to you guys. That's such a good question to ask.
I know.
Like at the end.
It's like I honestly didn't plan that at all, but I'm happy that it ended up that way.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, should we...
Let's close things up with reviews clues.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I hope you guys liked our Q&A. I hope you learned some things about us.
Yeah.
And if you ever have any more questions, like, don't be shy. Just ask us.
Yeah, maybe, like, we'll do another Q&A in the future.
When we hit 100 subs.
Yeah.
Yup. Okay. So... Somebody, it definitely didn't pick up, but somebody outside just sneezed so loud.
It was crazy. Like, where'd you?
Holy fuck. Okay, so my first review comes from River, who says, when I say I love French cinema, this is what I mean.
Okay.
And then Ian, with a Kendall Roy profile picture, says, the perfect film to watch when you hungry.
Is it Ratatouille?
Yes! But the third review, I actually just realized, is from Connor Franta. And he said, I too yearn like a French rodent.
Yeah.
But Ratatouille's so good. Also, Josh
really
O'Connor's favorite movie, so...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I
Makes
keep up,
sense.
right? With how he looks.
Okay, so my first review is from Lauren. Uncut gems for hot girls who think considering law school is a personality trait.
Okay.
This one's from Jay. The most stressful Jewish movies since Uncut Gems.
Okay, so 2 Uncut Gems references.
Yes, but one's about law school and one's about Jewish people. And then this last one's from Aaliyah. This one goes out to all the bi girls who have never been relaxed ever.
Is it Shiva Baby?
Yeah.
I think you've done that already.
No, I haven't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one of us has done that already.
No.
You went back and watched all of them?
I just know.
Okay, well, I'm going to fact check that.
Okay.
But we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys
podcast.
so much for watching, listening, whatever. This was our 10th episode. Hope you had fun. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a review. Share it with your friends.
Subscribe.
Scan the QR code.
What?
Just
do it.
Have a great Memorial Day. Even though that's past Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Go back in time and have a good one. And we love you. Parasocially.
We love you so much. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.